Hey everyone, Metroid Prime Fan 18 here one more time today, presenting you with my third out of 3 game reviews for the day, and the third one is Pokemon Stadium 2 for the N64. Now, this game really there is no story mode, it's just all battles, but there's different types of battles, or leagues really. There's the Little Cup, the Poke Cup, the Challenge Cup, and the Prime Cup. So there's 4. And then you take on the gym leaders, Elite Four, then Ash himself, just like in the Johto games. And then you take on the rival guy, the red-haired dude from the Johto games as well. And in this game, what you do really is you pick a group of 6 Pokemon from rental teams, and you choose them to battle with you in whatever tournament you choose, except for the Challenge Cup, which you have a pre-set team chosen for you. And here within lies the very first problem. All the rental teams in this game, with the exception of like maybe, I don't know, 2%, all suck. I mean, they seriously, I mean, they teach them the worst possible moves you can imagine. I mean, they'll teach the strong. Okay, take a 3 Pokemon evolutionary family, for example, like the Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard family. They'll teach the strongest fire type move to the Charmander, and then give Charizard an extremely weak and pathetic fire attack. Like they'll teach the Charmander Fire Blast, and Charizard only gets Fire Spin. No, actually it's Ember in this game, I think. So, if you have this game, or if you want to get it, what I really suggest you do is to get a transfer pack. Now, I think I have one of these somewhere around here. I don't know where my controller went. I think it's probably somewhere in one of my plastic drawers. The transfer pack is this thing that plugs into the back of your N64 controller where your memory card and rumble packs go. And you put one of your Game Boy Color, that means either red, yellow, blue, gold, silver, or crystal Pokemon games, in the pack, and then you can transfer your or any 6 Pokemon out of those games into Pokemon Stadium 2. And you can also use this other feature called the Doduo Tower, and when you make it to round 2, the Dodrio Tower, which lets you actually play your Game Boy Pokemon games on Pokemon Stadium 2, but you get to play it at like 3 times the normal speed or whatever. With Doduo, it's twice the normal speed, because, you know, Doduo has 2 heads, Dodrio has 3 heads. So really, I mean, if you're wanting to do battles, then get one of those, because the rental teams, you'll be lucky if you make it through one tournament with those things. Maybe you'll beat the first 2. I beat the first 2 when I got to the Ultra. There's usually 4 rankings. There's like the Pokeball round, the Great Ball round, Ultra Ball round, and the Master Ball round. And that's for the Poke Cup. Little Cup is just 1. They're all like level 5. They're beginners. They know egg moves, TMs, whatever. Prime Cup is all out. It's like a no holds barred, really. They can be any level. Pretty much that's it. Poke Cup, you have to be a certain level for whatever round you're going to be in. Challenge Cup is the only other one besides the Poke Cup that also has the Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and Master Ball rounds. And in the Challenge Cup, whatever round you pick gets you the higher level Pokemon. Like Master Ball round, you get like level 75s. Ultra Ball, you get like level, I think like 50, 60, something like that. And there's not just battles in this game. There's also mini games to play. There's Earl's Pokemon Library, like in Violet City from the Johto games. There's something that lets you design your own. It's called My Room, really. You let you design your own room with decorations you got from the Game Boy games, which I don't really use. There's Professor Oak's lab, which helps you get data on whatever Pokemon you want to look up. I don't use that either. And here's really how the order of the battles go. After you clear out all the stadium, you've beaten the Little Cup, you've beaten everything in the Poke Cup, you've beaten the Prime Cup, and everything in the Challenge Cup, then you go to the Gym Leader Castle. And once you beat all the Gym Leaders, then you go to the Elite Four, and after you beat the Elite Four, you face with the Kanto Gym Leaders, and then after you beat the Kanto Gym Leaders, you face Red, or Ash. And when you beat him, then you can face off with the rival. Now, the rival has only 3 Pokemon, but they're all legendaries. It's like I think first round he has. Actually, I think he uses for both. Yeah, both rounds. He has Lugia, Ho-Oh, and Mewtwo, and you're allowed to use all 6. And trust me, you're gonna need all 6. If you try to go on 3-on-3, you're gonna lose. I mean, this guy's just the hardest one of all. But and there's also multiplayer options, and not just in the battles either. I mean, you can multiplayer in middle game, or you can do multiplayer in mini games as well. Or not mini game. Well, yeah, mini games, but you can also do like a free battle, which is just, and there's tons of combinations. There's like 1 player versus 2 player, 1 player, 2 player versus computer, 1 player, 2 player and computer versus 3 player and 4. There's just a lot of weird different combinations. But so there's the story / gameplay really. Graphics for an N64 game with 3D Pokemon, the graphics are actually pretty good. I thought all the sprites were well designed. Really, there's not really much to say about graphics in an N64 game like this. I'm sure the crowd, and not every member in the crowd is an actual person with arms and legs and everything. They're really just differently colored dots, but who cares about what they look like, really? No offense to them, it's just like you're not looking at the audience, you're looking at the Pokemon that are battling. Difficulty, this game is hard. Even if you get the transfer pack and you're able to transfer your own team, your own well-trained, better move set team, it is still hard. Like, I haven't even beaten it yet. Of course, the only rental team the only cups that I can use my actual team is in the Prime Cup. All the others, I'm pretty much screwed. Replayability, I mean, there's lots to do in it. Like I said, not just battles, there's mini games, free battles, all that other random stuff. There's one other thing I wanted to say. Not just graphics, but I think also, yeah, you can use any of the Game Boy Pokemon games in this, not just the Johto ones, but the Kanto ones as well, red, blue, or yellow. So, and that's basically it. I mean, it's a fun game. I don't know when it came out. It was like early 2000s, I'm guessing, but I'm not sure. I got it in I got this in a KB Toys like years ago. Or no, that wasn't the game. That was a guide for. I got the game longer than that ago in some game store. I think it was a game store that used to be where I lived that's been torn down since like 5 years ago. Well, not that long, like 2 years ago. But anyway, so yeah. So this is a good game to get. It is a challenge. I will say it's also pretty long. You should go through 2 rounds of, all those cups and everything. But definitely a good game to get. Overall, I would give it a 9 out of 10. Really, the only thing that hurts it, in my opinion, is the really sucky rental teams. Trust me, you'll have to see them for yourself. They really do suck. Some are good, very few, but the rest are just, don't bother. You won't get anywhere with them. So that does it for that game review, and all 3 of my game reviews for today. And as far as my next few videos go, well, I don't even know yet. We'll see. So with that, Metroid signing off.